So I moved to LA and then I found MMA and applied. Working at MMA has been the ultimate experience for me. I get to work with the best of the best and I'm doing everything that I've ever wanted to do. And I'm learning so much. I'm doing red carpet and I'm doing commercials and I'm doing music videos and appearances. So it's really like the whole spectrum of styling. So it's great for not only my resume and portfolio, but for my education as a stylist. Honestly, the most positive thing that I've gotten out of it is being able to work with these incredible stylists. To me, like, I love styling. It's like decorating a Christmas tree. You just, you put an outfit on and then you stand back and then you accessorize it. So for me, that's the funnest thing for me to do. So work every day is just a blast. I think what keeps me apart from the other stylists is I go with my gut instinct. And I mean, it takes me a while to get to like a perfect, what I think is perfect, but I go with my intuition and I just run with it. Because it's all I have, So, I mean, I think I feel really strong about my decisions that I make. I want a Gary Samuelin empire. I want to do everything from a clothing line to bed linens to accent throw pillows to a denim line maybe. I just kind of want to build a brand and a name for myself. I want to be a stylist critic. I have a plan. You'll see. Stay tuned. To be continued.
My name is Tara Amadi and I am a junior assistant stylist at the Margaret Maldonado Agency. I'm from Orange County, born in Riverside, moved, thank God, shortly thereafter. And I got into styling. It's kind of a weird story. My best friend had these Japanese exchange students when we were like 12, and we took them up to LA, like our parents did, to, I don't know, show them around. And they took us to Wasteland, and it was like, oh my God, it just completely like opened my eyes to what the world could be. Because I was always kind of like the awkward, weird person. So I was like, I could be awkward and weird wearing like a hot pink lace and lime green dress and like a Michael Jackson like ripped up t-shirt. That's when I knew that somehow I had to be in fashion or like a crack whore, one or the other. My dream job would be to have no job at all, but to have a lot of money and just to sit around and do nothing. Next to that, it would be a stylist. If I wasn't in the fashion industry, I would be a cat lady. My Betsy Johnson internship, I'd say it kind of opened my eyes to having fun with fashion and not taking it so seriously. Because like, there's so many people that wear like drapey grays and black leathers, and like as much as I'm like hell bent for leather as the next person, I feel like you can have fun and like we're girls, we should wear my poofy fun dresses and like expressing ourselves through clothing. My experience at MMA has been kind of a rocky one. I mean, I've had ups and downs and it's been a wild ride. I didn't know anything that the styling world entailed. And I got to learn, how to set up a runway show, how to do pools. Like, I learned how to do everything from start to finish, and I had no idea how to do it. I think I stand out from the rest of the junior stylists because, I don't know, because I feel like I have a youthful exuberance. And I'm awkward, and they're not really that awkward, and they're kind of weird. I don't know. Perhaps I was dropped on the head far too many times as a child. I don't know. Maybe. My favorite part about styling is making people happy. I feel like making Janna happy so she's not angry. I don't know. I just feel like it's like, you feel so accomplished when like you get the look and like everyone who's involved is like, oh, we love it, that's great. And it's just like, weight off your shoulders. It's like, just having the finished look, I think, is my favorite part.
Well, you're a hot mess, loving it, yes.
My name is Brett Nelson and I am a junior assistant at MMA. I grew up in Kansas City, in a little small town outside of Kansas City. I moved to LA like 3 years ago. I lived in my car for a good like 4 or 5 months. I didn't move out here to become a stylist or to do anything with fashion. I actually moved out here for some reason for musical theater. But I was back and forth in LA and Kansas a lot growing up because I did a lot of commercial work. But the wheels started to change a little bit when I moved out here and started to work retail and started to find a new love and passion for style. And so then I found out about the MMA junior assistant program, and now I'm here. My experience with MMA has been a roller coaster. I mean, there's days that I'm happy, there's days I'm crying, there's days I want to hit somebody, there's days I feel like I'm on top of the world. It's a different emotion. I feel like every time a new job comes around, it's something new, and it's great. I mean, as I said, sometimes I want to kill myself, but the other days it's like the best thing I could ever ask for. Starting off in this industry, you're not able to take risk or to take chances, especially if you're working as a junior assistant or as an intern with someone. You don't get any say in what those stylists want, but it's really good here because they're teaching us how to become stylists and how to become who they are now. And so being able to take risk and doing things that I would never be able to take the chance to do, we're getting that opportunity, and I think it's making us learn so much and so much faster. Like, we've been pushed into a cold pool and been taught how to swim. So it's good.